Today, everything is decided to be fucking weird. I would like to take a look at the patch notes that we got. Okay, here we are. All right, so we're not gonna go over the MSQ stuff. I already did MSQ on the PS5. This is the NT model, and you cannot convince me otherwise. So we're just gonna go straight up to the. This is the one from the front line. This is the only front line change, which is like now it's been you do 10% more damage, and now you just, I mean, whatever, right? Who cares? It's not a big deal. Like, sure, pretty cool. Now this is the big one. This is the big boy right here. This is gonna be either fucking horrible or great. There's no in between, because this change is absolutely fucking huge. Basically, instead of being a 24-second cooldown, oh my god, the fucking rain ASMR on the background. Alright, anyway. So, this is either gonna be fucking great or it's gonna be horrible. Now, what's the problem with this? It's that instead of separating the healing from removing CCs, now both removing CCs and healing are tied to the same resource, which is MP, right? So now, that's gonna be really problematic because you can only heal 4 times, or you can only heal like 2 times and remove CCs twice. So that is very problematic, right? This is gonna make you're gonna have to play extra careful from now on. What's the most alarming thing about this is that if they don't do changes like White Mage, if White Mage, whenever they polymorph you, they take away 2.5k MP from you. So if you're gonna get fucking polymorph, you're gonna spend 2.5 on the polymorph and then 2.5 on the Purify to get it out of you. So that's half of your MP out in like a second. Like, that is absolutely fucking dumb. Now White Mage is gonna be like a must pick. It's gonna be on every match now. So we're gonna go from horrible fucking Scholars and Astros to now also having White Mages being absolutely horrendous. Meanwhile, Sage is crying on the corner and he gets absolutely nothing. Sages will cry forever, and that's just how it's gonna be. Now, Paladin. I'm gonna assume this is to compensate for the fact that you need to be more careful healing now. Sage getting... Yeah, you support Sage getting absolutely fucking nothing. Of course you do, bitch. I'm not surprised. Holy Speed is getting 2 charges instead of 1. I mean, I guess that makes sense because of this, right? So they need to compensate one way or another. Gunbreaker, the Trinity of Disaster, the fucking most horrible job in the game, right? It's the worst thing ever known to mankind. Fucking Gunbreakers, right? What's Square Enix solution? Oh, let's just reduce Nebula by 2 seconds. What? 2 seconds? This changes absolutely nothing. What are we gonna do with those 2 extra seconds? Am I gonna shove them up my ass? It's still gonna be horrible. I feel like Gunbreaker just needs to change completely at this point, because they just turned the Gunbreaker into Ramos from League of Legends, and nobody likes playing against Ramos from League of Legends. Nobody. So I don't know why it's like this in the first place. Now Dragoon. Movement increased by 50% before landing. Sure, why not? I don't think that's... I'm not against or for it. Sure, I don't think it really makes a huge difference anyway. I guess it's, you know, a little bit better mobility. Oh, now, baby, this is some good shit right here. Now, this is kind of needed, because if you guys are gonna handicap us on the healing from this, right? It makes sense to give more damage reduction to Samurai, right? Because Samurai needs to be balls deep in. There's no any range options for Samurai. Samurai is like full melee, so you need the damage reduction. Now, I did not expect this. This is nice. I always felt like Samurai, while it has a very good LB, outside of the LB, it's not that good at bursting. It is good at bursting, don't get me wrong, but other classes do it better, right? So I think this is gonna help a little bit. It's a 5%, so it's not like, you know, absolutely like game changing, but it's gonna be noticeable, definitely. So this is absolutely great. I feel like Samurai is just gonna be great. Like it's gonna be in a very good spot. We keep buffing Viper as it should. So now it's gonna be from 8k to 12 on the damage. That is very nice. Increased potency for enemies when it's external under the effects of the from double to 50. I definitely feel like they're slowly buffing Viper every time, and I think Backlash is gonna be such a good button at this point. Backlash is gonna be really good, so I'm looking forward to see if we get like any Vipers now, any good Vipers playing. Bard. Reduction of the rest kind has been changed from 5 to 4 seconds. Harmony arrow 5 to 4 seconds. This is pretty good. I always felt like Bard was like okay. So I don't mind this at all. I think this is fine. I think this is okay. I think this is cool, so I don't mind that. Now, Machinist. Requires stacks of hit to gain the overheated status has been introduced before. Now, is this good or bad? You get 4 stacks of Wildfire, that's 16. If you get 3 stacks of 4.5, that's 4.5. 4.5 times 3. I guess it's a nerf because you do less damage overall, but you need 1 less stack. So I don't know if this will be a nerf. Definitely not a buff, because you're gonna be lacking a little bit of damage from doing. I honestly, I don't play Machinist, and I only fight Machinist. I rather get how much damage will this be? This is 13.5k. Let me see. How bad at math I am. Okay, 13.5. So I'm not bad at not yet. So it's missing a lot of damage. I mean, yeah, that 3k difference or 2.5 difference will mean a lot. But I guess since you get it out faster, it's nice. I don't know. I think this is like a mixed change, right? Depends on what you prefer. Dancer. This is good. I think Dancer needed this, so that is good for Dancer. Not having the potency reduced and having more movement speed. That's always nice in Dancer. So I support. Now, Xenoglossy. Now it's gonna be 12k when you do a Xenoglossy. Basically, like a 12k heal. Before, you will do 8k heal. And now instead of 8k, it's gonna be a 12k before you're before you are below 50%. So I think that's nice. So that's like 4k more HP every time you do a Xenoglossy. We can test that real quick. So now we do a Xenoglossy, should be 12, right? So before this it was 8k, so that's good. That's good. I like that. Obviously I like that because I play Black Mage. Of course I fucking. And then we're gonna make it even tankier. Honestly, people are saying that Black Mage is gonna be too tanky with this. But I think this is fine because Black Mage already gets jump on a lot. Like Black Mage is a very easy target to jump on. So I think this is fine. Now Pictomancer. The cast time has reduced her strength to 8. The action icon now will illuminate when they're of its status. Now I don't think this, realistically, all of this, I don't think this really is a big change because the thing about, I mean, it is a nice change, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal. Now, why do I say this? Is because the thing about Pictomancer is that you're not gonna hard cast the motifs like this. Usually, what you do is you do a slide, and then you insta cast it. Because when you do the smudge, you get the cast immediately. So I guess this is nice, you know, in case you need to hard cast it, right? Now it takes way less time, it's way more comfy, so you don't feel forced to use the dash anymore. You have like a quick moment to do it, like this. So I think it's nice. I think it's a pretty good change for Picto. The biggest change here is this one. Now this is very This is very good because a 5% change can mean a lot. On a game like this where every bit of damage matters, if you combine this with an Astrologian and then you get that 5% extra damage, that 50% extra damage, that's very good. So what I'm missing here is, you know what I'm fucking missing here? One, changes to Scholar, right? Scholar nerfs. So what I'm missing here is more nerfs on Gunbreaker, in my opinion. Oh, another thing we miss, real quick. This Steam goes from 12 to 16k. I think that's pretty cool. I don't think it's a huge change, but you know, we love Dark Knight buffs, right? But like, we're missing Scholar changes, honestly. With the Purify changes, right? We have removes one status affliction from self and nearby party members that can be removed by Purify. Like, we made a change to the... I feel like we're making a lot of changes to Purify, but we are not adjusting the classes that affect crowd control accordingly. Like, was I expecting a change on Samurai's Mekio? No, because Samurai, you know, kind of needs to go in, so it makes sense for Samurai's Mekio to be untouched. But on classes that already don't fucking die, like Scholar, right? Bar can also remove ACC, but I think Bar having that is completely fine. I think Bar having what button was it? This one, right? Having this, it's a 25 second cooldown. So I think Bar having that is fine. But then the worst thing is this: Miracle of Nature. Not only Miracle of Nature takes away, transforms you into a polymorph. It takes 2.5k MP, so it's gonna be a free minus 5k MP immediately. I don't know how they're gonna keep this in. Like, I don't know why they kept that in. Like, a white mage is gonna target you, and that's minus 5 for free. Because what are you gonna do? Not cleanse the Purify and get jumped on by the whole team and die? So you need to cleanse it. You need to cleanse the polymorph. So that's minus 5k MP. I don't know, man. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm a little bit concerned about either this season is gonna be great or it's gonna be horrible. I don't know what's gonna be. So we're just gonna have to play and find out. That is if it's popping. I don't know if it's popping. It should pop, right? Are people not playing? I guess I'll just wait. I guess we'll just wait a little bit and see if it pops. I just play casual. We just play some casuals. But yeah, very. I don't know. I'm a little bit concerned.